Hello, welcome to the sideboard one last time here at the Star City Games Players Championship, brought to you by Ultimate Guard and Carnox Chairs. I'm Nick Miller alongside the 2019 Players Champion, Oliver Tomajko. I present to you this fantastic wrestling belt. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Drape that on you however you would like.
It's a little
Hoist
big.
it. Okay. Feel the power. How does it feel?
It feels like a belt.
How's the win feel?
The win feels pretty good.
I got to talk to you because top four in both matches, Legacy did not go your way.
Yes.
Back against the wall, you have an Urza mirror in Modern against Edgar and a tough matchup in Standard against the Jund Sacrifice deck. What's your mindset going into match two?
Yeah, so I knew that I was really going to have to win Legacy and Modern because the Standard matchup is really bad. So when I lost Legacy with my main deck, 2 Power Blasts against in the blue mirror, I was a little worried. I feel good about the Urza mirror with my white version of the deck, but after I won, I was, obviously very nervous for the last round, but it got Mana Screwed game 2, and that's exactly what I was hoping for.
I mean, sometimes you need a little break to go your way.
Yes.
For the most part, these matches today and this weekend, almost no one were getting gifted matches.
Yeah.
Everyone was playing. All the games today were very tough, and I think you and Abe's Modern deck, the Bant Urza deck, really proved its mettle today, showing up in the Modern seat, and it was very good in the Urza quasi-mirror there. Talk about that match.
Yeah, so the addition of Spell Queller makes it so that in game 1 you have basically a hard counter because there's not much they can do to kill it, and that's a really big deal. And then post-board, you don't get the cards that they get, like Drown the Lock and Assassin's Trophy, except those cards aren't that good because everybody has Veil of Summers, and so your deck is just, it's not amazing, but you're just slightly favored, and that's all you need sometimes.
Game 1 of Standard there in the finals, Edgar started out with almost the perfect start. He was missing the oven, obviously,
Yeah.
But you were able to position the game, find the right spot to land Nissa, have Ether Gust, and then get into combat. How long did you have that game mapped out in your head to try to find that pivot point?
I knew that it was going to be tough because when I got that first Nissa down, I felt really good because obviously I got a Nissa down on an empty board. I knew the Nissa was going to die, but my hand was 3 Nissas, except the issue was that I could never play another Nissa because every single time he now had enough mana for Casualties of War, and that would obviously destroy everything that I had. And so I was sitting there, he murder shredded my second wolf, my wolf that I played, and then I was sitting there not drawing a land, and he just kept assembling more and more creatures, and I really was not sure how I was going to get out of it. But then when he started attacking with the Cauldron Familiars, I was like, okay, this might be a way. And eventually, and then it happened the next turn where he attacked with 4 creatures, and I had 2 of the Frilled Mystics in hand and the Gust, and I was pretty sure that I was going to be able to take the game from there.
Last game, of course, a little mana problems there. Obviously not the glorious way, but you have to be thinking, this is a nice one to get an easy one.
Yeah.
Take the title. We got to talk to you. A lot of people had you ranked number 1 coming into this weekend as the front runner. There were some tier lists floating around. You did some, bragging, you did some challenging, but you're here holding the title at the end. How's it feel, and what do you have to say to people who, doubted you and had your back as well?
Did anyone really doubt me, though? No, of course. Thank you to everyone who was supporting me. I really appreciate it. It means truly the world. And I do like doing the little bragging and the tier list stuff, but for me, it's kind of just all in good fun because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that much because it's Magic, and sometimes your opponent's going to play better than you, draw better than you. That's just how it goes.
Well, you played fantastic this week, and I think anyone that watched your matches would agree with that.
Thank you.
Any closing shout-outs or anything?
Sure. I got to give a shout-out to my testing teammate for this tournament, Abe Corrigan. I think our Standard and Modern deck were really good. My Legacy deck I lost a lot with, and that's the only one I worked on myself. So besides that, those decks are good. And then I got to give a shout-out to my mom and my dad. I've had a few of these interviews, but I've never done that, and I feel like this is a good time to do it because they've supported me for the last 10 years playing card games, which is really awesome. And then I have to give a shout out to my little brother Gabriel because this one's for you, Gabe.
Fantastic. You had a great year on the SCG Tour. A title, a bunch of solid finishes, but you capped the year the best way you can as a Players Champion. Congratulations, Oliver.
Thank you.
We're going to close it out here in Roanoke when I send it back to Cedric and Patrick.